What is up, family? How are my fellow lunatics doing today? Hopefully, better than I am. No, I'm just playing. I'm doing pretty good. I hope y'all are doing well today. Hope everybody's healthy. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. But check out on this. So today on Rational Lunatic Media, we have a social worker who has got 4 years in prison for making false child abuse charges on another member. Yeah, that's coming up next. But before that, kick that like button, punch that subscribe button, flick that ding notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. If you're on TikTok, as I always say, jump over to YouTube. If this video is a little too long, you can always catch the full content there. And if you want to know about the worst of the worst, the most heinous officials doing the most heinous things to we the people, jump over to my Patreon, linked in my YouTube. Get my Not Safe for Life news for only $5 a month. Now, enough habla. Let's get let's get into this juicy little nugget. All right. This report was done by KSN.com, local news, Colorado ABC. Former Colorado social worker has been sentenced after making false child abuse claims. Denver, Colorado. Former Colorado social worker Robin Niceta was convicted of making false child abuse claims against a member of the Aurora City Council and sentenced to 4 years in prison. Niceta was convicted of a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant and a misdemeanor charge after she made an anonymous tip in 2022 accusing Aurora City Council member Danielle Jurinsky of sexually abusing her son. Oh my Jesus. Man, you know what I mean? Anybody who makes false claims like that, um, any adult who makes false claims like that should have should have to do the same amount of prison time as the victim that they're claiming it against. You know what I mean? Like anybody who claims sexual assault against somebody else, whatever that person would that the victim would have been charged with if they would have actually been doing that, the the accuser should have to do the same amount of time if they're found out legitimately to be false accusations, not just you know one person's word against another and the other person doesn't get convicted. But if they're actually found to be false accusations, then that person should be charged and sentenced to not the same crime because they're not a sickle. They don't deserve to have that over their head, but the same amount of time. You know what I mean? If it's 5, 10, 15, 25 to life, they should be facing that same sentence. People would then stop making false allegations because that is so messed up. I don't wish that on anybody. Like no matter what they've done, like man, unless they deserve that kind of punishment, you should never try to put that on anybody. That is so freaking disgusting. Anyway, sorry. Let's continue. Niseta reports child sexual abuse against council member. At the time of the accusation, Niseta was in a romantic relationship with now former Aurora Police Chief Vanessa Wilson. One day before the false claim was made. So I'm guessing Niseta is a man. I mean, maybe not. I know I'm assuming. My bad. I'm not trying to offend anybody and get canceled before I even get started out here, man. Like, I don't care. I ain't got nothing against no one, man. Don't come after me like that. So, in a romantic relationship with now former Aurora Police Chief Vanessa Wilson, one day before the false claim was made, Jurinsky criticized Wilson on a radio show. After the false report, investigators found no evidence of wrongdoing by the councilwoman, but traced the call back to Niseta. Oh no, so no, I was wrong. I'm sorry, I was wrong. It looks like this is, girl on girl crime. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. Niseta's trial came to a halt last year when she informed the court of a brain tumor. Niseta's attorney told a judge she was incompetent to stand trial because of a brain tumor diagnosis. Niseta was then accused of falsifying medical records after Niseta's oncologist was nowhere to be found. So, you would think if this person told her attorney, hey, I have a brain tumor, the attorney wouldn't just relay that information to the judge. The attorney would say, well, we need to have proof of that because I'm not going to go out there and look stupid claiming you have a brain tumor after you've already been known to lie. So yeah, present the document saying you got a brain tumor, and then I'll let the judge know, and then we can run that route. But not only is the defendant a liar, obviously, but her attorney is a blatant liar. Just doesn't even care either. Like, oh, you know what? Screw it. If that's the route you want to take, or imagine this. Imagine the attorney came up with that ridiculous ridiculous idea by herself and told Niseta, hey, I've got the perfect plan. All right, all right, check it out. Check out on this. Can't fail. This is perfect. We're gonna tell the judge that you have a brain tumor, right? And it's pressing on your brain, making you stupid. So you made false allegations because of this brain tumor. Yeah. I mean, they'll believe it. I mean, look at you. You look like you got a brain tumor or something wrong with you. I mean, any judge will believe that. Till the judge is like, all right, well, can we get the oncologist up here or the paperwork, the medical document stating this? And they're like, man, I really didn't think she was gonna. I mean, did you think she was gonna ask for those? Man, I really didn't think she's gonna ask for those. Man, oh man, well, I'd raise my hand like, Your Honor, my attorney told me I should do this, and I need a new attorney because mine's obviously incompetent. You know what I mean? I need an honest attorney who's not going to make up false allegations. I just didn't know what to do. I'm under the ringer here. I'm scared. So I did whatever my attorney said. I mean, come on, bro. Like, who would do that? Who would think they're gonna lie about a brain tumor and the judge ain't gonna say, well, where's the proof? What? What? Come on, man. So the oncologist was nowhere to be found, and the provided MRI images were stock images of glioblastoma and were found with a basic Google image search of the word. So, so they did have documents. They Googled images of glioblastoma, right? Did I say that right? Or glioblastoma, which is brain tumor. Probably the MRI, pictures of it, and they probably didn't even scroll down and go to like real old ones. They were like, oh man, those top ones, they look the best. We'll pull those. They're not gonna think to Google it. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. They're gonna believe it. No one lies about having cancer. Come on. Oh God, damn, man. This woman is a whole ball of stupid, and her attorney is just as dumb. You know what I mean? Unless, well, no, regardless, her attorney is just as dumb because even if she came to her attorney and said, "Look, these are my MRI pictures," I'd be like, "Well, where's the doctor's signature? Where's the medical?" Like you could tell. You know what I'm? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. And not only that, the attorney, you would want to get a hold of the oncologist because the oncologist could actually validate that and say yes, that kind of tumor pressing on the brain in those areas can cause a person to fabricate stories or lose their mind and make false out. You know what I mean? could back up the story, not just, oh, my oncologist said I have a brain tumor, here's the pictures. Like, get out of here, dogs, move. Come on, get out of here. Bumping into me. I'm trying to cut a video. Butthole. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Let's continue. My bad, getting off on a little rant there, but I think that was kind of funny though. So anyway, sue me. All right. Uh, yeah, which were found with the basic Google image search of the word glioblastoma. Prosecutors say. Nicetta's defense team filed a motion on May 11th, dropping Nicetta as a client once it was revealed the medical records they submitted were likely fake. So her attorney was that dumb. So her attorney didn't come up with the story. She did it by herself, but they took her at her word. They took her glioblastoma pictures at face value with no oncologist on record and tried to run with it. And now they're dropping her because they're like, you know what I mean? They look bad. So she can't be like, I need to fire them. They come up with a bogus story. They're like, nah, we're dropping her as a client, because she just made us look stupid. Nah, you made yourself look stupid. Like, you're an attorney. Like, your job is to do that kind of investigatory work. You know what I mean? Like, that is your job. That's the first thing you would think you would ask, because you know, as an attorney, what the prosecutors are going to ask for, which is going to be proof. They're going to ask for blatant proof, not just a picture, but, forms, the oncologist. They're going to want proof. Like, come on, bro. That I've never heard. I've heard of some dumb things by attorneys, but that's one of the dumbest things I heard as far as of an attorney doing. All right. Nicetta now faces more charges after being accused of allegedly faking a brain tumor to avoid a criminal trial. Yeah, that's that's crazy, man. That's just crazy. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Uh, are you laughing like I'm laughing? Because I mean, that's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. She got 4 years, and now she's looking at more charges for trying to make up a fake brain tumor story. Jesus, man. Um, yeah. Oh well, that's what you get. You don't ever accuse someone of something like that, especially against a child. Man, God, I hate the way this world's come to, man. Like, oh, that is the worst thing to have in your head. The worst thing to have in your head if you're innocent. That is the makes me want to hurt people so bad. Anyway, sorry. I know I get off on my little rants. That's my ADHD and bipolar coming in. Funny how I have those, but I'm not out there doing nothing stupid anymore. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Hope y'all are doing well today. Um, it's still summer. Get out there, get some sun, have some fun. I'll catch you in the next one. And as we always say, until the next one, y'all stay healthy, stay free, and stay wild.